Alright guys, let's talk about something that's very interesting. That's universal health care, right? I think it's interesting because I think it's the best option. Alright? Bernie Sanders vouches for it, and I think it will solve a lot of problems. You know, they talk about, Obamacare, what's the solution, how you're going to repeal and replace it. I know the Republicans won't do this, but you never know, but I doubt it. That's probably the best solution, universal health care. Let the taxpayers pay for it. That's why there's no confusion. And it's only right. I mean, how is it that my company, I pay X amount of dollars a month, and some other company may pay less than me, or maybe little, very little, almost free. And then you get some other companies that may offer free health care, but the company's paying for it. And then you get people who's on like government assistance, some Medicaid or whatever the case is, and they get theirs completely free. And they don't work, or they work, but they don't make much. But I'm paying over $100 a month for my health insurance. It's something wrong there, you know what I mean? It's not right. I think that the fairest thing for everyone is everyone gets covered for free. And I mean, it's not free, our tax dollars pay for it, but my tax dollars not only pay for theirs, they'll pay for mine as well. I think that's the best thing to do. So how are they going to pay for it? Well, first and foremost, it's not going to be as expensive as you may think, right? Here's why. When you go to a hospital now, and, let's say you get admitted. I mean, it depends on the hospital, it varies. But when you get admitted, it's, for what I understand, you can look online, it's like minimum $2 a night. If they had to give you IV, it's like $100 or something for the IV, maybe $100 or something to administer the IV, and that's just one of the basic services. They charge you for every little thing they do. Oh, CAT scan, all right. X-rays, oh, another charge. Every little thing they do is a charge, and what they charge you for is a ridiculous amount of money. It's like, really? Like, so if it's government-run healthcare, most, for what I understand, the employees will be paid by the government. There won't be this price gouging of every little service they do. It'll be whatever you need. That's what they're gonna do, and it's gonna be a fair price. Well, after all, the government is paying for it, right? And then when it comes to medicine, the medicine company's not gonna charge ridiculous price for medicine, because guess what? The government got to pay for it. You know what that means? It's going to be competitive. So that's probably the best solution. It'll bring down healthcare costs. It's awesome. So I think that's the best solution. Everybody gets equal treatment. It's fair. There's no like, oh, you have health insurance, oh, you have Medicaid, oh, he has this, oh, let's take him. Or I mean, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but you know how it works. Come on. Let's be real here. Everybody gets covered. There's no about existing condition or something like that, or everybody's covered. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're American citizen, you're covered. It's simple, just like they have in Canada, just like they have in some of the European countries and all other parts of the world. It's real simple. I don't understand why this is not a thing that hasn't happened yet. Okay, let's talk about the problems they may have. Apparently, there's problems where there's long wait times for certain procedures and stuff like that. I mean, when you compare it to what it is now, I don't know. Like, I personally think, how would it be any different than what it is now? So, like, whoever's getting the procedures done, someone's gonna get a procedure done. It'll be equal. That's all. There'll be a way to, because what happens is people won't be able to get these procedures because they can't afford it. But those who have the good health insurance, they will be able to afford these procedures. That's why there's no wait time. But now there's universal health care. Everybody's equal. So obviously someone's gonna have to wait. Whereas before, not only would a person would have to wait, the person would be able to get it. So here we have a system where it's not about what kind of health insurance you have will determine who gets the procedure. Everybody's going to be equal and getting the procedure. So obviously there's going to be a longer wait time opposed to not getting it at all. You get what I'm saying? Just be careful how you see the news. Oh, but there's problems with it. It's not. Yeah, there's a problem with it, but let's talk about it. You know, and exactly what I just said. Once you start talking about it, you start seeing it makes sense. Oh, there's long wait time. Yeah, because everybody's qualified to get the procedure. It's real simple. I don't know why the media and all these other companies, corporations and outlets talk about it like it's a bad thing. You know, instead of explaining why. You know. But anyway, that's my thought. That's my opinion. Tell me what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Would you rather see it happen? All right. Now leave a comment. Tell me if you're watching this and you're not in the USA, how this works. You know, if the long lines the only complaint, I mean, you tell me. And again, if it's the complaint of that, yeah, it's the long wait time for certain procedures. Think about what I just said. Where here you got people who won't even get the procedure. Here in the system in the US, we have a system where if you're a citizen, you can't afford the health care or you don't have health insurance, you asked out. But if you get incarcerated, you qualify for health insurance because the government's going to pay for it. Go figure. Anyway, like, share the video if you think it's interesting. Leave a comment if you want some input. I could try to reply to some, if not most. I try my best to reply. And thanks for watching.